Yes, today I'm going to explain the IEEE standard for LANs. Okay, in last class or last video, I did introduction about wireless LAN and what and all steps it is going to carry and how it is helpful for the uh, human beings or how it is like making the connections between the transaction. Everything we discussed in last video. Okay, today I'm going to explain the IEEE standards for the LANs means like the IEEE standard for the lines. Okay, this is what the diagram or this is what the frame structure of the IEEE standard for the LAN. Okay, so it is going to contain two different standard companies. Okay, that is one of the OSI or ISO and as well as the IEEE standards. Okay, so this is what our OSI or internet model. Okay, it is going to contain many number of protocols or different types of layers here. Okay, see, this will be upper layer and data link layer and physical layer. Okay, the upper layer, okay, it contain the application layer, presentation layer, as well as the session layers. Okay, these three layer it is going to combine it into a one layer, that we call it as a upper layer, the data link layer. Okay, and as well as the physical layer. Now see, the before we move on to this IEEE standard format. Okay, I'm going to tell, okay, what is the upper layer and what is the physical layer. Okay, the physical layer, it is going to translate or it is going to convert the data into the signals. Okay, the signal it is going to encounter in the form of zeros and ones, means that is nothing but our binary value. Okay, through that only it is going to transmit the data with the help of the transmission media. Okay, this is what our physical layer will be do. And then more than our physical layer. Okay, the every data or the group of data it is going to combine or it is going to send in the form of the machine code or machine level languages. Okay, that every machine level language again it is going to encode it with the help of the signals. Okay, it may be analog signal or it may be a digital signal, means based on the usage. So this is what our physical layer. Then upper layer is nothing but, okay, I told the application layer, presentation layer, as well as the session layer. Okay, then application layer. Okay, the application layer is nothing but it is directly interact between the system and as well as the user. For example, our Google or our Gmail or Facebook or YouTube. Okay, every application we have to interact directly. Okay, in between there is no any interface. Okay, directly. Okay, direct contact. This layer we call it as a application layer. Then presentation layer, whatever the data or whatever the or like whatever the data it is going to it is going to derive from the uh, application layer, that it is going to keep it in one well defined standard format. Okay, that we call it as a presentation, means it is going to present it in the one of the standard format, that we call it as a presentation layer. Okay, again the presentation layer it can it contains the encryption, compression. Okay, everything it is going to happen, means all the data it is going to encrypt it first, after that it is going to compress it, then finally it is going to present it. So this is what our presentation layer. Then session layer, the session layer is nothing but, okay, it is one of the synchronization control dialog. Okay, it is a control dialog of the synchronization, means at what time the session has to be started, at what time the data has to be stopped. Okay, where it is go, everything it is going to monitor within the session layer, means the session is nothing but time. Okay, so this is what the session layer. Then we discuss the our IEEE standard lines. Okay, basically it is the logical link layer control and media access control. Okay, based on these two sub layer only, our IEEE standard we have to build the diagram. Okay, then here same thing as the upper layer. Okay, see, one to one connections will be happen here. The upper layer is connected to IEEE standard upper layer, as well as the data link layer of the OSI. It is going to connect it up the IEEE standard of the logical link area, means logical link controller. See, the our logical link controller, it can have the Ethernet MAC token ring MAC, token bus MAC, okay, then Ethernet physical layer ring, token ring physical layer, token bus means here whatever the data or whatever the message, it have that that within the network or within the channel, every data it is encoded in the form of the signal, okay, that for that signal it is going to transmit it, okay, it cannot directly send the message as it is, okay, everything it is encoded, that encoded message it is going to converted as a signal, that signal has to be passed in that the network, okay, this is what our Ethernet physical layer, okay. Then here our logical link controller, okay, based on all the all the different method or all the different media access controller, okay, it is going to access the particular data or particular particular information, okay, with the help of the logical address, okay. See, this is what our IEEE standards. So then we move on to next next one is data link layer. The data link layer, okay, in the project 8 now 8.02, okay, it is going to use the data link layer, okay, as well as the flow control, error control, okay. These all are the part of the framing, okay. The it is going to part of the framing, okay. The framing it is going to collect into a logical link layer, means all those things it is going to collect the logical address of the that particular link, okay, then only it is going to easily access the particular information at the destination site. Then the framing is handled by the MAC, okay, the one of the multiple access controller, it is going to controlled by the framings. Then all the logical link controller, it is going to provide the one single data link controller control protocol for all IEEE LANs. Yes, the IEEE LANs or the IEEE wired LANs, it is going to control the one of the protocol, that is our data link protocol, okay. The data link protocol, it is going to manages the only one single data, okay, that is going to provide our logical controller, logical link controller. So this is what our data link layer it is going to uh, act as at the our IEEE standards. The next one is framing, okay. The framing, you look at here, this is what our framing diagram, okay. The framing diagram, the initially our high level data is a high data level controller, okay, it is going to contain the address control as well as the upper layer data and our FCS, okay, means our frame control our frame control point, okay. So this is what our everything is everything it is going to hold on our HDLC frame, okay. The HDLC frame again it is going to divide it into two things, that is LLC and MAC frames, okay. LLC frames as well as the MAC frame, okay, means logical link controller frame as well as the multiple access control frame, okay. Then LLC frame it is going to contain our destination service point address as well as the source service point address. Okay, along with that it is going to control the that control field as well as the upper layer data. The same thing here, our MAC header or MAC frames, it contains the MAC header, MAC payload, FCS. Okay, see everything it is going to everything is going to monitor our HDLC frame, okay. Then what is the HD address, okay. Address means it is contain both destination address as well as source address, okay. That address or our control feed, it is going to control all the data within the within the time of period, okay. Then our upper layer of the data means the initial upper layer, our application layer, okay. That data it is going to contain our HDLC frame, okay. Then it is move on to our frame code, frame code means FCS, okay. And so the our means that every data it is going to arrange in the form of frames, means in the chronological order it is going to arrange the every frames. So this is what our HDLC frame of HDLC frame format. Okay, then our LLC frame